As unison we're gunning, Arsenal are coming. Never losing hope, we're making something out of nothing.
Previously on the Arsenal.
Mustafi, I beg you, do not leave us.
I'm sorry, Maxwell. I must go to a better club.
Mustafi, please. After all we've done for you.
Might I say those were incredible times, but my time here is finished.
This is a mistake. You will regret this.
You are but a child, not a wise man. I deserve a world-class manager to play for.
No. Please.
Goodbye, Maxwell.
No. Oh yeah, and we also won the league and the Europa League. Welcome to Season 2, boys. We've won trophies, but we are far from done. So without further ado, transfers. Okay guys, so we've sold the entire starting 11 and have an entire bloodline of Harry Kanes. Introducing the short list. That's right, boys. Samuel Umtiti, World Cup winner, Barcelona defender, and yes, another French center back. We have Zagadou and Upamecano already, don't get me wrong, but we've sold old man Socrates to Leipzig, and we need an instant impact player if we want to get far into the Champions League. There's nothing much to say about Samuel besides he's just a beast. At an 88 rating, the man is an absolute wall. I mean, hey, maybe in the 20th century, he could have helped contribute to the Maginot Line. Who knows? Anyways, for us last season, we kind of had an issue with letting in goals and sometimes being a little too... yeah. I believe Samuel will put an end to this. With him and a developing Zagadou and Upamecano and William Saliba coming from Saint Etienne, we have ourselves the French... wall. Wow, real creative, Maxwell. Shut up. I tried. And just like that, for a record transfer fee of exactly 100 million euros, we have our man. Oh, and we also got Dani Ceballos back. And Everton now have Ozil. And one last transaction. Now before we go into these games, shout out to my boys Umar and Exos for the voiceovers. And some of you say I'm not very enthusiastic. I'm in a college dorm, so I'm as enthusiastic as I can possibly be without pissing anyone off. Anyways, let's kick it off, boys. Okay, Community Shield. We won 4-0. We won the Community Shield. We don't have to go into any detail on that. Our first match as champions is against Southampton. Hopefully we can just wipe the floor with them. Also, not to mention that our new captain, now that Socrates is gone, is Hector Bellerin. He should actually be the captain in real life, but no, we have to have Xhaka as captain. Xhaka. Anyways, 6 minutes played. Hector Bellerin tries to fool the defender, it doesn't work out, passes it back to Nicola Pepe. Pepe sees Dani Ceballos in the middle, who finds Kengan Lee. Lee with the back pass to Torreira, and it's 1-0 just like that. It's a perfect start for the champions. Okay, they got one back. It's fine. Alright. What the hell? Anyways, 76 minutes played. Chance for us. Kengan Lee heads it down to Aubameyang. Finds Lacazette. Lacazette trying to scout someone out. Kengan Lee's making that run. Receives the ball. Scores. It's 2-2. Exactly 10 minutes later, Lacazette to Kengan Lee. Back to Lacazette making that run. Lacazette to finish it. And he does. It's his first goal of Season 2. And we get our 3 points. Alright, so let's just not talk about the Super Cup, please. And now a pretty big challenge for our first home match as champions. We face Manchester United. Also, not to mention, they kind of revamped a bit. They have Perisic, Danilo Pereira now, and also Lucas Vazquez. Oh, and Danny Rose. This could get interesting. Turns out it was not interesting at all. This game was all just us. Man United had one shot and it was off target. I don't really understand the CPU in this game. I'm on Ultimate, yet sometimes these teams just are terrible and we just destroy them. And There's 2 shots right there. Sorry, I wasn't really commentating over them. Oh, big deal. So anyways, 55 minutes played. Umtiti to Kang Lee. Bellerin all by himself crosses in for Lacazette, who heads it home, and it's 1-0 to the Arsenal. Now, Man United did get pretty close to actually scoring against us. Lucas Vasquez sees Lingard in the middle, but luckily Torreira's right there also and clears it out. Well, that was anticlimactic. On to the next match. Watford at Vicarage Road. Last time we faced this team, it was at the Emirates. It was our last match of the entire season, and we killed them 5-0. I don't know if we can top that. 25 minutes played. Torreira to Pepe. Can you guys hear that? Never mind. And so surprisingly enough, it was just 1-0 after 1 half, so maybe we won't be able to top what we did last season.
We are Arsenal. When we born, we love Arsenal. Oh yes. We are Arsenal. No mercy. We're Arsenal. Forever. We are Arsenal. Run to Wembley.
Lost to Bradford in the Carabao Cup. Oh well, Champions League groups have been released, so let's just go over our group, and also we'll go over the other ones just a little bit. So we have Leverkusen, Shakhtar Donetsk, and Rosenborg. Honestly, it's kind of a simple group, so looking forward to the round of 16 already. And just to go over the other groups, in Group A, we have Bayern, PSG, Lokomotiv Moscow, and RB Salzburg. And then in Group C, we have Manchester United, RB Leipzig, Lyon, and Rangers. Group D is looking pretty interesting. Liverpool, Dortmund, PSV, and Milan. I mean, that'd be kind of fun to watch. Too bad you can't. Group E is pretty much Atletico's group. Benfica, Turkish club that I'm not going to pronounce, otherwise I will be crucified by every Turkish man alive. And Sparta Praha. Group F, we have Sevilla, Moscow. It's either Ghent or Hent. I think it's Ghent, but maybe I'm wrong. Also, we have the new Piemonte Calcio. See, under EA law, I cannot say you've... Group G is pretty interesting as well. Barcelona, Napoli, Spartak Moscow, and Wolves. And finally, Group H, we have Real Madrid, Inter Milan, Dinamo Kiev, and Monaco. Another home match against Leicester City. We still have not managed to beat this team. This is one of the teams we still have not beat in this series, so maybe that'll change. It really seems like the captain's badge is really doing Bellerin some goods, because right over here, Lacazette to Bellerin. Bellerin's gonna cross it in. Aubameyang's all by himself, but still, I mean, that's another assist for Bellerin. Like, I swear to God, this captain's band is not a normal captain's band, because Bellerin is just overperforming. Another cross, another goal to Lacazette this time, and we're 2-0 up. But then 81 minutes played. Harry Barnes crosses in for Kevin Volland, and he scores a spectacular goal. So let's not choke this lead, alright guys? Turns out I actually nearly choked. Diabate finds Volland, who sees Harry Barnes in the middle. Through ball to Tielemans, doesn't really get to him, but he still gets to it anyways. And Leno saves it. We got lucky. Fuck. So you guys want to check out the table? It's right there. FIFA 20. So welcome back to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Last time we visited here, we won the league. So the only way I can really see us topping that is by winning today. Also, do you guys see anything just a little bit weird about this image I'm showing you right now? You know, I'll zoom in just a little more if you guys want. You still don't see it? Why is there a man named Parrot? First chance for Spurs in the 6th minute. Dele Alli on the edge of the box decides to pass deeper into the wing to Heung-min Son. Harry Kane back passes it to Sissoko, and we are lucky not to concede. 28 minutes played. Nicola Pepe running this counter-attack. Stops, passes it to Lacazette. Lacazette through ball to Kang Lee. Lee trying to find someone, so he just passes it back to Lacazette as a result. Lacazette through ball. 64 minutes played. Lucas Digne down on the wing. He's trying to scout out Harry Kane in the middle. Harry Kane finally makes his run.
Said you just got Kane! You just got Kane! You just got Kane! You just got Kane! You just got Kane!
40 minutes played, Spurs have another chance. Versalco, Tamora, to Harry Kane, Sissoko, back to Versalco, who's defended by no one, crosses in for Dele Alli, and it just misses. 67 minutes played, Harry Kane on the ball, threads it to Heung-min Son on the wing, no one defending him yet again. The cross in for Dele Alli, and yet again he misses. 76 minutes played, Kengan Lee receives the ball from Lacazette. What's he gonna do? Through ball to Lacazette, that is, and Lacazette's gonna finish it, and it's 2-1 to the Arsenal. We don't deserve this lead, but I will very much take it. And just like that, we finally achieve our goal of beating Spurs, and even better, it was in their own stadium. Can you guys hear that? No, it's not the Korean anthem. It's the glorious Champions League anthem. Alright, cut it before I get a copyright claim. So we are facing Rosenborg as our first Champions League match. It's not at home, but I'm very excited for our first home match. I mean, just... Ooh, the Emirates Champions League anthem, I'm ready for it. I'm honestly ready for it. Alright, let's get into the highlights. 39 minutes played, McKennie intercepts from a Rosenborg defender, through ball to Nketiah. Nketiah has all the room in the world to finish this, and he does. 1-0 to the Arsenal. 64 minutes played, Nketiah receives the ball from Guendouzi. He could score, decides not to, lays it off for Guendouzi, and it's a simple finish for him, and that's Guendouzi's first goal of his Arsenal career in this series. And to finish off a glorious Champions League night, Torreira dispossesses a Rosenborg defender, a bunch of nice passing play from Arsenal, and Simone Verdi finishes it. 3-0. So with that, we grab ourselves 3 points in the Champions League, along with a +3 goal differential. You guys want to see the table? It's quite nice. We have Cardiff City in 2nd, Leicester City in 3rd, Brighton in 4th, Bournemouth in 5th, but where are all the other, normal top 6 sides? Well, it turns out Manchester City is in 8th, Chelsea is in 9th, Tottenham is in 10th. Oh, and it gets even better. We have Manchester United in 15th and Liverpool in 16th. FIFA 20. Alright, so West Brom next. They just promoted, so we should beat them. But before I actually get into the highlights, let me just appreciate one thing that EA actually did. And they actually did this in FIFA 19, but I didn't buy FIFA 19. But I love how, you get the Premier League badge and the Premier League font when you actually promote now. That is revolutionary. Couldn't have thought about that in maybe like FIFA 16 or something. Anyway, 6 minutes played, Arsenal have the first chance of the game. Torreira to Maitland-Niles. Maitland-Niles can't really do anything, so he brings it back to Torreira, to Kengan Lee. Lacazette with all the room in the world being defended by no one, and it's 1-0. So, yeah, this is pretty simple. God damn.
We're the gooners and we're gunning. Arsenal are coming. Never losing hope, we're making something out of nothing.